It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Atlanta Falcons. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go. White.
Lance going to put it up right away. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Throwing his Lance on third down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Young quickly to the flat. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Now Young. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Back to Walker on 1st down. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys need to means you got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, this defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And Lance going to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some room to run now. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kenneth Walker. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Jags put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Falcons at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
40 yards rushing for him now, and that was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Moore, the man in motion.
Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
And Lance now to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So Charles, they're on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Young will set to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Falcons 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Fight. 97.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Let's go now. Come on, 38. Red, cycle. Yellow, zoom.
Now keep it together, defense. Keep it together.
final play of the half. Young. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
He's got a man complete. And down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. On play action, Young.
He completes this to Walker.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
I'm in the what you call it. We know it's wrong. You don't got to say it, but I know you're going to say it first.
Kimberly, you can kind of work on it. Or you can lead the party. You can lead this party.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
That nigga does go to cheat code plays every play. Corners with Jamar Chase.
For the completion.
You know exactly who's saying that, nigga.
2nd and 6. Now Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
First down, Young. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, Young. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Young on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to
That's all. If you start warming up correctly, do some shoulder circles. You know, that helps with shoulders. Hey, come here. Come. Hand me them headphones. And put these plates in the trash.
Here's Walker.
Dump the food out. I got that. Thank you.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Yes, sir. Thank you. See you in the morning. I love you.
Touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Dicker down attack on the extra point.
Yes. Fuck, I felt. Listen. Gotta take mama to work. Gotta take you to work. And I gotta pick everybody up.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Fuck, Brian Urlacher. What overall is he in, He probably at 73 and we got him out that last draft.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
He's good.
We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic?
Boys on.
Oh, shit.
You got a game?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of
TJ,
reason to hang around, especially if they can't
you gonna cut the
score
lights
here.
out, baby?
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear
Oh,
who
okay.
the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a
What you
one-score
mean? Who else is
game
in the room with us?
Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I didn't know you were talking to me. I was talking to DJ.
They get to the line.
But yes, I would take something from Walmart. What's on the order?
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's
Honey
about ending
bun.
things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Damn. And fuck Deion Sanders.
The inside handoff. And this looks a lot like
Honda?
the last play.
Chips?
Behind the line of scrimmage, he's taken
Yeah, sesame
this
seed
second
buns.
straight
Sesame
go
seed.
around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Throwing on 3rd. Oh,
dog. That nigga's so funny, dog.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Young to throw it.
Fuck Deion Sanders. That shit is so sick, boy.
And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards.
But not the purple bag. I'll take. Huh?
So
I'll take a regular. Well, give me a regular in purple.
Might have to start digging in for second half blowout
You
material.
proud of that?
And Young's throw there incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in,
hey, TJ, come here.
Everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
What? Whoa.
Here's a throw.
Who did that?
Back, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Somebody stream Kendall game. Or what's the score?
I'm just saying, he had them bitches open.
Nah, that shit trash. Never mind.
I love you, man.
Letting one go deep for
All right, so you're the one.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come.
Bro, he just gave it here with them big ass eyes. He had them bitches open.
Zone coverage there, and they
Looking
were
like
playing
yours.
deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Can I get another
On
Reese?
second down, Young again. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Jaguars get another.
Can I get another Reese's?
Touchdown to add on to that lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Spooky butt.
Fire
This is coming out
sale.
of the left flat, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the
Poorly
run.
placed.
Everyone wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That's taken in by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wrap your
Wrap your legs is crazy.
What?
focus on continuing to move the ball.
You a freaky frog.
Last play.
So they'll come up first
Nah,
and 10
you
now
might
from
put
the
me on
33.
game, man. That's freaky.
Like,
Man.
nigga, I thought we was on.
That nigga Taz selling buttholes, you know.
Gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more.
That nigga is literally listening to everything that you're saying right now. What you want that man to do? He a CO.
On second down, they'll run
Help
it.
what?
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stop taking the honey buns out the bed.
The Falcons on
That's it, nigga. Well, if I tell you don't take the.
times and 8
Don't take the honey bun. Don't take the honey bun, nigga.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching,
Hey,
trying to
nigga,
draw you offside.
don't bet
to
on
get the
shit that
loud
you can't
crowds,
afford.
And there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through
Hey,
it all, these guys are
hey,
sitting
you
there
know
for
what's
4
going on,
quarters
nigga?
and
Football,
slugging it out.
baseball,
This
basketball,
offense back to
hockey.
needing 10 yards after the false start, 3rd and 10.
Nigga, if you can't pay up, my nigga, what you think gonna happen? Hey, you gotta pay it somehow.
Well, he tries to force it in.
That nigga says you gotta pay it somehow. That's sick.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Jags will take over here at their own
12-yard line.
Beat you senseless is crazy.
But beat you senseless gonna put you out down. You gonna be dead. Your butthole still gonna get taken if you're dead.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all.
Neither.
Nice job saving yardage by throwing that.
9 times out of 10, they both gonna happen.
And Taz, you want to join the chat and tell these niggas what you do? Oh my God! You don't have to. You don't have to. Kendall just be doing Kendall.
Handle it on the touch pass. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry up.
Bro, this shit making what's it called?
Third and short yardage, Young. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a second down throw for Young. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. Looking to throw, Young. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far
and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Ken Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point try now from Dicker. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Value three, value three.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Goff going to shift them around. Now they'll change things up.
Dancing to his left. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Daxton Hill puts it off. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Young here to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Ready?
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go.
Young on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
To the air once more, Young. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. There he goes, right side. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 24. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.